Hey guys, between working a bit too much recently and trying to flesh out concepts for a longer video, difficult concepts for a longer video, I just wanted to make mention of this. And I mean by this the murder trial of Travis Alexander, who was murdered by one Jodi Arias. Now, I'm also going to be posting a link to a very good channel. The gentleman's channel's name is Violent Women Among Us, and many of my subscribers, it seems, already are sub to him, but I would suggest more of you sub to him. It is a channel with a singular purpose, pointing out the hypocrisy to be found within our society with regards to violent women and the violence that they perpetrate. Now, in the case of Jodi Arias, it's very interesting because this happened in Arizona in 2008. Uh, Basically, to make a long story short, she murdered her now deceased boyfriend. And she didn't just kill him, she butchered him. The current police report indicates that she stabbed him 29 times and then gave him a Glasgow smile uh, as well. And for those of you who aren't from Glasgow, Scotland, the Glasgow smile is when you cut the throat from one point to the next, and yeah, you slit the throat like a smile. Uh, and in addition, she shot him in the face a couple of times. I'm not sure how many times. Needless to say, he was not really recognizable after all of that. And I'm not sure the order. I think she stabbed him first, gave him the Glasgow smile, and then shot him. But anyway, in the face several times. Initially, she denied doing it. Then she switched her defense to self-defense, meaning he was he was of course abusive towards her. He was abusive towards her, and she had to defend herself. That, of course, flies in the face of her first claim of not doing it. But generally speaking, when any person, male or female, commits an act of self-defense, it's unlikely to result in 29 stab wounds, a Glasgow smile, and several shots to the face from a gun. It just doesn't really work that way, usually at least. Maybe she's special. So this trial has gotten some media attention, but really not as much as it should have been getting or should have gotten. And I think it has a lot to do with, of course, the fact that the alleged murderer and likely murderer is a female. And I imagine if it had been a male, oof, who knows all the bad stuff that might have arisen. I mean, not just the horrible murder, but politicians might have used it as reason to pass new legislation on against men or constraining men in their freedom, and who knows. But it's not getting enough attention, in my honest assessment. So those of you who don't know Women Among Us, I would suggest that you sub him. He's got a very good, very purposeful channel that has basically one purpose. I did see, watching some reports, reading some stuff, that they might try to. I don't know. I'm just theory crafting here. They might try to pull some sort of insanity plea out of their ass. I mean, they found a journal entry where she literally writes. I mean, maybe she is insane, but that's not an excuse. In fact, I would really be unsurprised if they used that excuse and she somehow got off, or at least ended up in a mental institution as opposed to prison. So sorry, it's early morning here. Basically, she had a journal entry, and supposedly in the entry she mentions that where is Travis? Where is he? Where is my boyfriend? Well, after he had been murdered. So some sort of dementia. I mean, who knows? But Just imagine this sort of thing perpetrated by a man. 29 cuts, Glasgow smile, multiple gunshots to the face. Clearly, there will be more media coverage. There will be more demonization of men. This, of course, is just quote unquote an isolated event. Um, and I mean, all I can say regarding this, and you should definitely check out the story, is if if she somehow, by some miracle, gets off scot free, I mean, this might be the greatest travesty of justice that we could see, at least in we've seen in the last couple of years. I mean, the the Nova Scotia story was outrageous enough, but I mean, this is some guy was essentially ritually murdered and butchered by a woman. But because it was by a woman, everything, the circumstances all of a sudden change. Can you imagine a man offering the excuse? Sorry. Well, I didn't do it. Oh, self-defense. I mean, it just wouldn't fly. And because it's a woman, it does fly. So, anyway, so I'm going to post some links to this, different links to that story. If you don't know about it, do check it out. And do check out Violent Women Among Us. Like I said, a very good channel with a singular and important purpose, exposing the lies and the dishonesty and the hypocrisy in our society regarding violent women and what they do. Anyway, take care.